Hey, howdy, hi. Back to, a Monday mini. Arknight Endfield. Arknight? Arknights. You arc on my nights until my field ends? Hell yeah, I hate courting that. I definitely do have fun with this game, just exploring around. I know I keep making this comparison, but whenever I'm exploring around, just picking up stuff, it reminds me of when I was enjoying Genshin Impact. Which I was. But, my big thing with Genshin was I reached a point where there was just no particular character I was that excited to, like, see. One sec, my mic is all weird. Like, I had, like, one character who I thought was really cool, and that was Razor. This was way back. And, you know, he barely showed up. Because he was kind of just a minor character from Mondstadt. Now, the one character I've seen since then who probably get me back in there is Arlecchino. I think that's how you say it, Arlecchino. The Fatui Harbinger with the black and white hair. She looks cool as shit. I'm hoping that's not going to happen to Endfield, where I just kind of don't care. Because Genshin's plot also did not capture me that well. Fatty hamburgers. If I pretend to know what you're talking about, will that benefit me in some way? I might have an idea. I suppose the other character I kind of liked was Zhongli. Because I like Keith Silverstein. And then Razor I liked because he was Todd Habercorn, who I also really like. Look, it doesn't take much to impress me when it comes to character voices. Be in something I like, or be a voice I like, and you've basically won it.
What's happening? Why is everyone gathered here?
They seem like refugees from various areas. Perhaps they haven't been assigned to their refuge points?
Oh, hey, it's that panda
That's why
guy, what I
everyone's
got.
here.
I seem to have the makings of a full physical team. Panda guy, the administrator, Polish guy, and Dragon Starter. I think the four of them make an okay physical team.
Why is everyone in this queue looking so serious and sad?
Because the points you need most for dealing damage are, one, you need comboers. You'll combo off each other's and, like, set up each other's things. And two, you need SP recovery, because it's having to wait for that is going to cut your DPS immensely.
People came here to escape the disaster. It's no surprise they're still shaking up. Oh, excuse me. Mind if you move a little? I need some room.
Sir, you're pretty big yourself, and you're carrying a huge walk on your back. You're taking up 2.5 spaces already.
I know 3 fat guys, you're 2.5 of them.
The walk puts food on my table. You all know how important it is, soon enough. Speaking of which, this is a refuge point, right? Why don't they have a proper stove?
Well, we haven't completed SAR operations in this area. All we have are instant meals and canned food.
I know search and rescue operations are important, but that's no excuse to give people terrible food. A delicious and satisfying meal will get your SAR crewmates moving faster, right?
I cannot pin down this voice.
Sir? You're from Hongshan, aren't you? May I ask your name?
A fellow compatriot? Here, just come in a pan.
Yeah, Japan. Mormons finally released their Slay the Spire-inspired roguelike mode. Damn. When this dries up, which I imagine I do see myself not holding on to this forever. Mormons has got to be on the list for me at some point. Though it is funny, you talked it up so much to me, I secondhand inspired a different friend of mine to try it. Though he was disappointed that they didn't have, like, proper translations for their early stuff. Here tells me you make awesome food.
Of course. The people of Hongshan never compromise on food. Never. Once I build my stove, I will show you what I've got.
Alrighty. I'm Chen Chenyu, and I work at Enfield Industries. This one here is our administrator, and that one is Supervisor Perlica.
Administrator.
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, ENDFIELD. I heard of it. The company that got HAS to build a spaceship, right?
You don't look like a UWST crewmate.
I
You doing
just
here?
passing by Valley 4. I never expected to become trapped at this place. But I
Fair
always
point.
look on the bright side of life.
They've had proper translations since November. The only things that aren't properly translated are the side stories. They're touching those up as they go. Ah.
Wow, you really found the silver lining in these clouds. So, what are your plans?
I got some old friends at the Valley. They might give me a roof over my head. Ever heard of an old owl named Andre?
Andre? You actually know Andre?
We can hit him up and check.
Mr. Andre should be at the hub base. But right now...
Wow. No
Old
need
friends
to
with
think
Andre, I guess that explains why he kind of recognized the administrator.
this mess.
By name, if nothing else.
Probably has his hands full.
By the way, common trick in games you'll see here, look at the reflection. That's not a reflection of the actual surroundings, that's a default image they've picked that all things will reflect. Or at least, a lot of reflective stuff like shades will reflect. I imagine water does something different. It's very common to do this with 3D animation because, in theory, you shouldn't be holding on glasses shots. One of them was borderline unreadable when you did it. Thankfully, that was one of the first they touched up. Ah. Knopfman's in charge. Where is he?
Hoffman. He just returned with his SAR team. They gave the young lad some really difficult responsibilities. He's got plenty of work ahead of him.
I hope everything's well with the SAR operations.
I wasn't part of the team, so I won't know the details. They found plenty of people, some of them wounded. You got business with Knopfman?
According to our plans, Enfield will provide assistance in constructing the refuge point.
Oh, Enfield's joined the party? Wonderful! Knopfman's just head over there.
I can't pin down his accent. Like... I am not making fun. I'm not. Being able to speak two languages is quite difficult. I can't do it myself very well. I'm sure my American accent in other things I try to speak is atrocious. He sounds like slightly choked up. Trying to place where he'd be from that would cause that. Like, he is... It sounds like he was given some of these words phonetically because he didn't quite get them, which is completely normal. Just because of the way he's saying them. Like, they sound like they're being sounded out phonetically in a different language. Which also could just be how he learned to do it. Again, not knocking it. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to pick out exactly what his base accent is, because
Is a fragment of a
being able to imitate accents is something
traveled massive distances
I try to do myself.
right before us.
He's a panda. He's from the, like, Chinese-inspired place, I believe. So I want to say it's probably a Chinese accent. But I cannot be certain of that by any means. Let's do this, why not? Because it's kind of a storied side thing.
It's all my fault. We couldn't get everyone evac'd in the SAR operation.
Meh.
We lost contact with 3 of our crewmates. I didn't want to risk delaying the whole crew. So I chose not to double back and look for them.
Ooh, that's... Ooh.
Most of the injured have been relocated to a safe zone. I think...
Okay,
There's
you were
still a
getting
chance.
out a lot of rescuees. You need to rescue the people you know you can get out before you try to go back for more. That is standard rescue operations.
So I've decided to head back and look for them. I'll do this alone.
That's stupid.
Calm down. We're no longer getting their positioning signals. Searching for them is just like looking for needles in a haystack. And you're the site monitor. There are plenty of things here that need your attention. We don't have enough beds in the refuge point, and the breakers might attack us anytime.
Only complaint with Morimans is the end of Arc 1. Eos was on the horizon at the time. Kinda showed through the writing. End of service, right. There were a bunch of things they wanted to do before the end of the story, but since they had to rush the ending, those things basically happened off screen. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're right. But...
Where were they last seen?
who are you again?
There's no again, we haven't met.
The Enfield Crisis Team. I'm Supervisor Perlica, and this is...
It's not their fault. Yeah, it really wasn't. The hand they were dealt was really shitty, but it did kind of detract from the experience a bit. Oh, absolutely. I think accepting something is wrong, but not giving them shit over it is, you know, that's being critical without being mean. Sometimes you need to be mean when you're critical. This isn't one of those times.
Administrator. By Talos, you're really here.
And I'm Operator Chen Chenyu.
And I'm also important.
UST Security Bureau. That's why we're here. See if there's anything we can help with.
I'm Nothman, and I'm the temporary site monitor of the infestation. You came at just the right time.
We heard something about missing personnel. If you need help, we can assist with the search.
Of course. You have my trust, Enfielders. Please, I'm counting on you. The last signals from our missing personnel were sent from the cliffs next to the science park.
Oh, yeah, you might have noticed the title of the stream.
This is filled
I'm
with
pretty deep into modding up my New Vegas game for when Skyrim inevitably ends.
Leave it to us.
And as it will be essentially 2 games in one between Fallout 3 and New Vegas, hoping I can squeeze years and years out of that, especially if I try to do a no fast travel thing like I did in Skyrim, just to make sure I find shit. I don't really need more mining units active right now. This is a good place for a zip line, though.
Something ain't right.
We're in perfect sync. See it.
Yeah, did.
Target locked. Fire.
No second chance.
For day one of Enfield, seeing JP Twitter posts of people discussing optimal zipline placements. Ah, that's great.
Please help, Mr. Dolly.
You're super crazy on fire there. The base building aspect of this game is definitely cool.
This.
Sure, that'll keep me entertained for a bit.
Yes, it will. Many will benefit from its removal.
Polish guy is voiced by Murasalt from Limbus in Korean. Well, not a character I recognize, but it sounds like you do.
Stay collected.
Been waiting for me? What is wrong, Badwater? You been bored today? Ooh, that was a double. A double wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Right, I don't have the type of mining rig I need for this stuff yet. I can steal this treasure. Treasure. Engraved metal acquired. Cool? Question mark? Do this. Everyone's level 40 in this party. You love guns.
Incredible move!
If there's ever an even slightly optimal all guns team, that'll be what I play with.
Your end awaits.
Save Endman's ult for right after he does his combo.
Here's our chance! Right there! Incoming! Unknown hazard! Sterilize this area! Please.
Your ult can go basically whenever there's a bunch of stuff around her. He just hits them and drops a bunch of heals.
We're in perfect sync.
Ah.
Ready to strike. Face your end.
Ow. Owie.
Cut my breath again.
Give it a go.
Ready to strike. You're going down. Face your end. Cut my breath again.
Glad the free healer everyone gets is just the best one in the game.
Shows.
Because, by God, would I be doing worse without that. Closest thing I have to a heal outside of her is... not great.
Target locked. Fire!
That was a day late and a dollar short.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly. Here's our chance.
Trust me. Out of my way.
Jeez, there's a lot of them in here.
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
Gotcha.
No second chance.
And dead.
Alla coulda.
Okay, we're almost through. There we go. That was a fucking lot of them. Apparently there's some more difficult version of that. I think they also really want you to build turrets in front of that before you turn it on. But I sure didn't do that. Probably get something to drink today. Probably get some water, if nothing else. Water is, pretty necessary to keep your body there. You 70% that. I would suggest you remain that percentage, give or take. Which, fun fact, the reason you can't really compress a person to be any smaller than they are is because they're about 70% water, and water can't really be compressed. Dang it. Another unknown component.
We should grab it.
A very timely reminder.
Aha!
This is the
Yeah, if you drained a person of their fluids, you could,
Try scanning this.
well, all their fluids, they'd be about 30% their normal size, and then you could compress them even more.
This empty med kit seems to have been dropped pretty recently, and in a rush.
Try scanning again. Let's see if we can find anything along this direction.
Not supposed to be scanning, but I just found it normally. There's something.
Broken rope? Maybe someone tried getting down from here.
We should check it out.
Log with messy scribbles. Catastrophe struck without warning. Girlfriend doesn't need any further compressing. Most people don't, but the ones who do, you just gotta drain them. Like siphon out all their water. The blight ravaged the camp. Landbreakers emerged from the waste like blades through smoke. So when did they grow bold enough to strike directly at the UWST? Olga isn't getting any better. Must save energy to keep her supporter device going till we reach the shelter. Pavel offered to help look after her. I can tell he's barely holding on. He's too old to withstand this kind of torture. Like, it's a Dune. Is that a thing that happens in Dune? I still need to experience Dune. We've met the rescue team. One leading the team is a young man. You can tell he doesn't have much experience, but he's nice. Olga's condition is finally stabilized. We've also received a batch of supplies. Things seem to be starting to take a turn for the better. In the morning, Noffman asked me if we should slow down, but I refused. The blight is still spreading continuously. We can't rest now. Olga and Pavel support my decision. 3 of us are walking at the end of the team, looking out for each other. As long as we don't fall behind, everything will be fine. They fell behind. Nothing is fine. Look closely below danger. Yeah, it sure is. There's friggin' Dark Souls messages in this game. Based on the clues left this scene and relevant log records, it appears the 3 encountered a dangerous situation, at least 1 likely sustaining serious injuries. All positioning signals have been lost. Survival remains possible. The absence of further evidence currently hinders organized search efforts. Cool.
Things aren't looking good. Falling behind in a
In
situation
Dune, like on the planet Dune, native tribes and desert wanderers drain all the fluids from people they kill, separate the water.
Let's head
Badass.
back and talk to Noffman.
If your entire planet's a desert, I buy it. If I had tech to just get all of someone's water out... Well, I don't think I'd use it, because I'm in a location that has plenty access to water. But if I weren't and I had that tech, by God, I'd drain people.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
What? Why? Why aren't they dangerous? Oughtn't they be? Can drain me in different ways? Was waiting for that. I knew it would happen, I just was never sure when. Writing on the side of the machine reads, Vaughn's Special Reaction Chamber. Blight materials included. Do not approach without permission.
Time to fight.
All variables within.
Step down! Blood up the back!
Commence L7.
Put your Legion campaign on hold? Why? What's wrong with it?
Don't go too far, Mr. Gully!
Nothing? Sure you didn't murder Joshua Graham by mistake?
We've done it! Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
Just really wanted to try out the Republic. Ah. Ah, there it is. You know, usually in Republic versus... I guess it's not really an Empire, it is a Legion. Whenever it's Republic versus Empire, oftentimes the Empire is better written. Okay, I appear to just not be hitting this thing. I know bombs are supposed to work on these. Oh, right, you can't dash with one of these. There it goes.
Light only impedes our operation.
Ah. Come on, Orlean.
Orlean is
Got
a
it.
fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Universes can shatter. Big old gold chest. Hell yeah. That was badass. Wondering how to get that, and I found it. Now, the two options of impeach Kimball and elect a baby back pussy bitch diplomat president, stick with Kimball and conquer pissant tribes and build up the military-industrial combat complex. I choose Kimball. Noted. Just be careful, someone for sure is gonna try to assassinate him. You know, call it a hunch. Based on the source material. Oh, of course. Of course. Did win the first battle of the dam. Yeah? Someone put a sign down there for some reason. Cheers, it just says. For that win, total victory against the Mojave Brotherhood. Alright. It is going to be interesting going between the Capital Brotherhood and the Mojave Brotherhood. Because the tone is so different between them. Reminds you? What does it remind you? Caesar campaign did have a setback. How? Hoffman? Enman, you're back. Trail suddenly went cold. I understand, you've already done your best. It's all my fault. If I'd slowed down a little, they might have... Only I'd arranged it better. I should have placed the best veterans at the rear. Making decisions for SAR operations can be tough, especially when the situation keeps changing. Yeah, the situation keeps changing. Hardly anyone can make the perfect call. Don't blame yourself. Remember the time we met? You acted quickly and pulled me to safety. Saved my fat Ursus butt from becoming a pot of blight stew. In case you didn't tell me, or I forgot, the Brotherhood ousted the NCR from the Mojave, and you conquered the Brotherhood. I recall these things. You actually said the Brotherhood was easier to get rid of than the NCR. Super thankful I've got some roof over my head. This place has no vantage. Local landbreakers aren't very friendly as well. Things might get difficult without proper watchtower. Do you think, Noffman? You're absolutely right, Mr. Depan. Get a crew started on raising that watchtower at once. AIC factory might be useful. That'd be great. Anything I can help? Sub-protocol, automatron core? Something like that? Yeah. A couple months later, Elijah, at the peak of his madness, snuck back into occupied Hidden Valley bunker with a nuke and suicide bombed the place. You mentioned something along those lines. Place the sub-pack.
pack has been deployed.
Now that the sub-PAC is here, we can finally guarantee supplies for constructing this refuge point.
Cool. You be cooking. Now, make a not place, but whatever. Meant to build one of those. Construction. Make one more of these. Start the transmission. Plug her in. And we got mining. Even more of thems. That's all I care about at this exact moment. What is this? Rescue. The owner has received a stress call. Oh, yeah. Go over back there. Go from this TP point. You think I'd enjoy the mod. Some neat writing. If you also don't mind grand strategy. Assuming you even had Hearts of Iron. I don't think I do. No, I do not. Sorry to say. I have... I don't have Hearts of Iron. I thought I'd have that, but I guess I don't. I have Crusader Kings 2. And I have Civ 4 and 5. I know there's some Fallout Civ mods. Okay, go to the Aubrey Quarry. You'll civilize me? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Ah, here is the entrance. Let's collect fillets. Predator meat is rarely that good, is the thing. Reminds me of another bad pickup line you came up with long ago. I'd love to hear it. I love bad pickup lines. They're really funny.
Edmund! Over here! I'm over here!
Jen. What are you doing up there?
Oh, you've arrived, Edmund. Awesome. I was about to head in and look around the place on my own.
Hey girl, I'm British. Won't let me build a colony in your womb? That's terrible. Saw anyone from the OWST?
Just those figures in the far distance. They kinda look like members of the Syndicate's crew. Anyway, these guys are rushing back and forth and I have no idea what they're doing.
Guess we'll have to ask someone.
I totally agree. Great. It's time to jump right in.
We should look for another way in.
You're not taking the shortcut? Sure-footed as always, Enman. Perhaps a more cautious and grounded approach will work out better for us. And it's okay if you change your mind,
Tends to.
Enman. I can give you a piggyback ride and jump down. It's totally safe. Enman. I hope I'm not seeing things, but you turned really pale.
It's nothing. I just felt a little... We should look for another way in.
Fine, I get it. All right then. Time to look for a detour.
I don't want to fall to my death when you inevitably drop me. Turn this puppy on. I have a bunch of these, enough for the next level of that. Sweet.
Where should we go next?
Those resources seem useful. Don't forget to pick them up.
A remarkable discovery.
Don't forget to pick up shit from the ground. It's remarkable. How'd you know that? You need an opinion? Oh, I'm full of opinions.
This place is too quiet for my liking. Enman, something really doesn't feel right here.
If you've seen me play... I mean, you didn't see me play Fallout 3, but that was all opinions. You're gonna see me play Fallout 3. I can totally do it. Yeah.
We can probably jump down from here. Now that I think of it, the platform just then was a bit easier, I think. How about a leap of faith, Enman?
No.
Watch out, Enman. There are Angeloy here. Stay behind.
I see them.
I'll see what they're made of. Strike, man!
Step down!
Pretty low level. Commit to improving your infantry effectiveness, by extension the ability of the Rangers.
Smells like trouble.
Start pumping out Killdozer style tanks and go full mechanized warfare. Well, the Rangers aren't that cool, honestly. They're not the riot soldiers. People often mistake the riot soldiers, like on the cover and in the opening, for Rangers. Those aren't Rangers. The riot soldiers are cool as shit. But the Rangers are actually really lame. So I'd say Killdozer tanks. Mechanized warfare would be my opinion, yeah. Because here's the thing about war. If you've got a tank, and the other guy doesn't have a tank, you win the war, like 9 times out of 10. Unless you really fuck it up. I do like how Fallout actually did go for the mecha plot of... We made power armor, and no one else had power armor, so we kind of just won. It's like the first thing to invent mecha wins. I heard the Fallout show actually retconned what won the Battle of Anchorage, which I think that's stupid. No, it wasn't mechanized power armor, like actual functioning power armor with the T-60 series. Or was it it was the T-51, I think. Because the T-45 was just kind of okay. The T-51 was actually unstoppable. you essentially were just a tank the size of a person, and nothing could stop you if you had that on. But they changed it. Do you want to know what they changed it to? You're not going to guess what they changed it to. It's Death Claws now.
It seems locked. Fine.
Death
I'll
Claws.
refrain from bashing it open so they won't charge me with vandalism. Well then, I guess we'll look around.
Death Claws. The cold-blooded, like, big things went to fucking Alaska and were at all useful. Reptiles in Alaska. You've sent me your opinion. Fair enough. That's something I wouldn't want you saying in my chat, so thank you for saying it here. In my direct Discord DM instead. Reminds me, Discord did the, announcement they're gonna start requiring IDs to keep your account, which... I get the feeling the law might actually have to get involved with shit like that. They'll direct message me? You already did, Bathwater. You just did, like, 4 minutes ago. IDs? Or at least a picture of your face to prove you're not a child. Which... Why shouldn't children be allowed to use Discord? Like, I get talking with strangers could be dangerous, but...
Awesome. We can now head in.
Like, I don't know, shouldn't kids be able to message each other on something like this?
The sender should be nearby. I'm sending the coordinates over to you and Chen.
Hey, by that, using Norman Reedus from Death Stranding. I mean, it worked before. Those Death Stranding screenshots. Can't get power to the gate? Well, there's basically no way I could run electricity this far out.
We're getting real close to the coordinates, Enman. The sender should be atop this platform. Now, I could simply jump around a bit and reach the place. But since I have to take you around, I guess we'll take the elevator. Just be safe, you know?
Yeah, Discord. After your numerous data leaks, I'm for sure going to give you my government-issued ID so I can have my goddamned identity stolen next week. Another one of those. I can never find those damn things.
I guess there are still no suitable backup parts.
No. Our depot was hit as well. Most of the backup parts have been destroyed.
Okay. Well, what should we do? Oh, if only we knew where Penny went. She'll definitely make something work.
Ooh. Received a distress call from this place.
Someone at another base actually heard us and sent you here? Oh, thank Talos for that. We really need all the help we can get. Wait a sec. But I don't really recognize your outfit.
How many of the voice actors in this game to remind themselves to say, like, thank Talos instead of thank God? How many do you think, like, had to mentally go to Skyrim? Like, it's alright, I'm a Stormcloak. I'm fighting for freedom. Thank Talos.
We're Enfielders. We came all the way here to help you out.
Oh, okay. I mean, really nice to have you here. I'm Ramon.
Okay, I guess that's a big deal.
So, since you have received our distress call,
That's
you need
us?
to know that the disaster blocked a lot of our roads. That also happens to be the major cause of our most pressing issue.
Need some road repairs?
Indeed we do. The disaster made a mess of this quarry. Fortunately, the aftershocks weren't as strong.
Skyrim belongs
so
to the
we initiated our
Nords.
contingency plans. However, every road leading to other key zones is either blocked or has collapsed. Signal interference is also really bad here. We still couldn't contact many of our crew.
Yeah?
This is why we must clear
That
the
was a
roads,
weird they
get
had to
our
load
crew,
this up.
and get them to safety ASAP.
So making the roads usable again will be key.
Exactly. And we actually found a bypass key to handle our problem. It's this.
Okay,
Our
loading
super
again.
crane. Oh, this juggernaut did a lot of heavy lifting in the quarry. But our old boy seemed to have experienced a major mechanical hiccup because we overworked it for years. Happened before I got this assignment, too. We never really activated it since then.
Mega
But for
crane.
us, the old boy's lifting cage still works. It's how we could still reach the zones cut off by the road collapses.
Super crane's lifting cage is still usable?
Yeah, that old boy is pretty banged up from overwork. Its lifting cage is the only part that can still move. This is also why we really need skilled machinists who know how this works. Fixing and activating the super crane will let us reach even more places in the quarry.
Wait, are you saying that none of you know how this works?
You guys work here and you don't know how your equipment
We
works?
do. I mean, we did. We just lost contact with her after the disaster. So...
Got it. I'll take a look at the power nexus.
no problem. The power nexus is...
Wired bunch of shit. And an authority level. Right, this one's like story locked. Yeah, it's part of the... It is story locked, yeah.
How does it look, Enman? Can you repair it?
Fuck no. I mean, I probably can, but...
Endman? Does that mean... you're that administrator of Endfield Industries?
Industries, if you will. All things must end.
Oh, wonderful!
I put it at the
That
beginning.
means we can save the super crane. Oh, apologies. I got too carried away. So you said you probably can, but you ended that line with a but.
Modified this crane before?
What? Wow. How do you know?
They're parts taken from other machines. I don't know where the hell they're from.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened when they modified this crane.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
It happened more than a
I
decade.
gotta figure out what they ripped it out of so I can figure out how to fix it.
I heard that they did it to make the crane more suitable for quarry work. The engineer in charge slapped on some mods.
Slapped on, yeah, sure. Hey, take a look at the mod schematics. Do you have the mod schematics?
Let me think. Oh, Phyllis from the hardware.
One sec, it's actually kind of warm in here. I'm gonna turn on a fan.
Too. Oh, but we've lost contact with these crew members. I must be the unluckiest manager ever.
That ought to help.
Yeah, trouble usually comes in threes. But hey, look on the bright side. We're here, so your luck is probably gonna turn around.
I solve every problem on this moon. I almost called it a planet.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered something. You'll definitely find the schematics there.
Where exactly is there?
It's at the old quarry, but we now call it the listening post.
Listening post.
We built an archive at that place for storing all sorts of backup data and files.
Gator?
Naturally, we should have a copy of the schematics used for modifying this crane.
Bathwater. I just happened to look down and see. Like, while I was turning on a fan, Bathwater sent me something.
Sounds really useful. So where's this listening post? We should set off at once.
Yeah, where the fuck am I going? Oh, you gotta reload the entire world to tell me.
There. Well, I guess you can also see that the road has been rendered impassable.
Where would I be without you?
As well.
Definitely be talking to myself a lot more.
Okay. So, how are
Hey,
we supposed to get
follow-up
across?
question. How the fuck do we get there?
And it's kind of far. Even I would have trouble reaching that place.
It's all right. Remember the lifting cage of the crane I've mentioned? We can use it to reach certain zones.
You mean the one we're standing on right now?
And the listening post happens to be one of them. We'll just use the crane and get you over there.
Got it. Enman, I guess it's your turn to run the show.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, let's get moving.
This part works. This is like an interesting thing, like... Use the lifting cage of an enormous crane to get around.
That's one unlucky Angelos.
Okay, that's pretty good. We just saved this guy right now. That was so close. As soon as you activated the lifting cage and flattened that bugger, Lloyd. Would've... That's pretty funny. Like, sucks to be you. Give me all of that shit. Delicious. Hey. Doing ass shit. Oh yeah, we'll have to go do that. Oh yeah, as far as my New Vegas mods go, I still haven't gotten to actual, like, content-related mods just yet, other than Tale of Two Wastelands itself. Like, the first enormous chunk of it was just... Alright, let's get Tale of Two Wastelands working. Now let's get every, background, like, script extender library mod that's required for the billions of other mods that exist for this game. And even for TTW. Or the Frontier has Legion stuff in it, so you're mildly interested. What's actually pretty interesting is the Legion side of the Frontier, like the original version, is generally agreed to be a lot more interesting than the NCR side. Like, the neutral stuff is considered pretty bad, or pretty hit or miss in general. The NCR side was just stolen from a bunch of other FPSs. But the Legion side was like an original story that actually goes in an interesting direction.
I'm with you.
If you track down the original, I think the Legion version of it's actually kind of cool.
Wasn't expecting anything less.
No hardship will stop us.
Because the Legion there is actually markedly different than the Mojave Legion. Because the guy in charge of them is kind of trying to turn them in a better direction. Not wildly different, mind you, but trying to fix certain really blatantly stupid practices that Caesar keeps doing. And one of the potential endings you can have for that is to actually just, like, work your way up to the top and then just say, hey, this guy's going against what Caesar actually wants. Then you kill him to a cheering crowd for wiping out, like, the profligate. Because he turned against Caesar's teachings. I think that's really interesting. They can set up this really smart thing and let you be a jackass and end it. How dare he defy the mighty Caesar. Genuinely, they let you just play like that. That is good roleplay allowances.
I'm with you.
The NCR side has way too much, like, hero worship of the player, which so many mods fuck up by doing that too much. Like, I understand people want to do stories like that, and that's cool, but it's overdone. It's done to death at this point. Like, it starts taking away from what's interesting about the Courier, in fact, when everyone knows who they are and they become a legend. The whole point of the Courier is, the trope is called, I believe, Nobody to Nightmare. You go from a fucking mailman to the most dangerous person in the entire wasteland in what feels like overnight for the rest of the world. And they focus too much on the what you become and not enough on the where you started for a lot of mod stories. That's not quite right. There we go. Definitely gonna see what kind of interesting, like, plot content mods I can get in there, though. Futanari? My legion recognizes no such rank.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
I do like they give you plenty of the 4-star weapons. Just so all your characters can have decent equipment. But that also reminds me of Genshin, where there did eventually come a point... it was funny. Certain characters were actually better off using the lower grade stuff because their specific abilities just worked better. I think that was only early on, and that's no longer a thing. I'm fun? I hope to be. Like, my number one hope is to be entertaining in some regard. Fun doesn't have to be how, but it's a good way. If I am entertaining in that I make you think about stuff, make you consider ideas, that is the way I want to be entertaining. But if fun is along the way as well, for me, they're one and the same, but for a lot of people, they're not.
We better be fully
Time to fight. Stand down.
all variables within estimate.
Out of my way. Wolves, let's feast.
Good work, everyone.
Full unloading.
That's what matters.
And hey! Open the way back up for the crane. Yeah, I'm sad to see Skyrim go, but I'm happy to have New Vegas come. Replace it, I should say. I've already used a word that's gonna get me in trouble. I want to make it something real special. Because New Vegas is real special. I like New Vegas a little more than I like Skyrim. Not gonna do Fallout 2? I probably will do Fallout 2. But, for a few reasons, I'm gonna do Tale of Two Wastelands first. And plus, I never, like, what I'll probably do is... maybe I'll take some kind of break in the middle of it to do Fallout 1 and 2, because Fallout 1's really short.
Thank you.
But...
thank you so much.
New Vegas is kind of a hot topic at the moment, so... especially with the remakes coming out. So I think it's very much behooves me to get on Tale of Two Wastelands right now.
Oh yeah, this place ain't safe. You should head back right now.
No, I can't. I haven't concluded the closing job. I can't go back.
Saw some people afraid that the Fallout TV show is going to lead into the plot for the next game. People have lost hope in the remakes. I mean, yeah, it feels like it's a little late for that to happen now, you know?
I must get it done. I might not get another chance like this.
Are you a traitor? Calm down, tell us about it, we can help.
Oh. Okay. It's just that I need to reach
like,
that
even without the remakes coming, people are still riding high on the New Vegas section of the Fallout show. So it's a good time to jump in there.
Load the last batch of data.
The archive? Cool. We're heading that way too. And maybe you should join us.
Really? That's wonderful. Oh, yeah. I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Mila. I'm a material inspector.
You make that up on the spot?
I'm really happy to meet you.
Seem like a spy. Thing is, even though I was, for a while, pretty convinced the remakes were gonna happen, I was never that hopeful about their quality. I was genuinely operating under the assumption they were going to run as shit as Oblivion. The Oblivion remake runs. Which runs shit because it's running the original Oblivion underneath all processes. Which is a stupid idea. I'm sure it was easy to do that. By God, is that gonna run 1.5 billion problems, though? And April Fools could play Brotherhood of Steel. What's interesting about Brotherhood of Steel is, I rate him sometimes, the Cat Lodge. He was actually playing that, like, a month or two back, and he said he was actually enjoying it quite a bit at that point. And that has made me reassess and wonder if it might be
you must
worth playing with the right mindset.
I took a training course. I hope this works.
I would also like to play the tactics games, but reactive device, what's this about? Oh. You hit it and it does a thing for a sec.
Maybe, huh? That's east? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so confused right now.
It's all right. We stumbled our way to success. I call that a win.
I think I saw this mechanism
Stumbled.
before.
It was literally just right here.
Just need to activate the devices in the correct sequence.
Me too. This one is real tricky. I never figured out the right sequence.
No rush. It's a little hard, so I made a training cheat sheet.
Found it.
crew member forgets the sequence, refer to the secret.
Da-da-da. Update the password based on the randomized scheme designed by Madam Penny. New passwords are now a P-series parts we recently used, plus a 4-digit number.
Clue on a spare parts locker.
Spare parts locker?
Damn it.
You mean that thing nearby with a bunch of numbers on it?
I definitely did it. 1324.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe we should look at the bulletin board. The crew often posts helpful notes on it.
I did. Oh, wait. What's we recently used? Alright, there's 2. 3214. Let's try that.
This bunch of numbers ain't getting us anywhere. Enman, you still got the trick of yours, right? Let's just fry their circuits.
Fry the circuits? No, don't do that. My mentor
Not 1324, not 3214.
Property will result in a fine.
There are so many of these, and okay, can I reread this? Now, the P-series parts we received used plus a 4-digit number.
Circuits and blow things up.
P-series 4231. There it was.
You're incredible. You solved it so quickly.
Well, it took a second, I won't deny it. And plus a 4-digit number, and this is the only 4-digit P-series. Okay, so you'd have to go back and get the bomb if you couldn't figure out the puzzle. I'm glad I figured out the puzzle. I always prefer to actually solve the puzzle than to brute force it if I have the option.
Mila, your backpack is huge.
Jesus.
It's really heavy. Don't you ever get tired carrying it around?
I got used to the weight, you know? I got a collection of my little buddies in there. If I had to leave this place, I'm gonna take them all with me.
Jesus.
So, how does it
When
look?
walked outside.
Anything, Enman?
Dog's freaking out about it.
Awesome. Let's head back right now.
One sec. I'm back. I thought I paused the recording. I didn't. Sorry. I accidentally clicked out of the box.
Oh, before I forget, we should tell Mila. She probably wants to come
Stop
with us.
slamming the fucking doors.
G313, Granite.
I think she's good where she is.
Mila, we're done. How about you? Wanna head back with us?
You're so fast. But I still have tons of data to upload. I can't head back right now.
That's fine, whatever.
Alright then. The path through those gates should be safe. We'll see you around.
Yeah, they shouldn't close behind you unless there's a catastrophic power failure. Which we're in the middle of a quarry full of unguloi, so I wouldn't stay here that long if I were you.
That way.
You're being too nice. Just focus on your job and get back safely. That will put a smile on my face.
I will do that. Thank you, friends from Enfield.
Thank you, friend fields. New component style, yay. Ah, I see. There we go. Alright, I didn't realize these counted as one. Those were not there. I saw those spawn in right there. Okay, they still have a use for the bomb. Yes, pretty nice. Even if you don't brute force it, the bomb still has a reason to be here. That's good. Good design. This goes down. Down, down. Requires a thing I don't have access to yet. Assume I will later. Down here instead, there's loot. Loot school. Jump up that, and I don't think swimming is a thing in this game. Ah, yes. Been collecting so many things, my crafting manual is updated a few times. Cartilage tack. Ah. Hell is cartilage tack? Restore 2% max HP per second plus 72 for 6 seconds. Take damage that exceeds a quarter your max HP, 4 uses per battle. Might go to Texas Roadhouse later, you're craving meat? I'm always craving meat. Though I actually, I made myself pasta today. I was mostly happy with the outcome. There were parts I wish were slightly different. One, I didn't use enough spice. It wasn't as spicy as I wanted it to be. Part of that, there's no real reason. I didn't have all the spices I wanted. I usually add some sriracha to the sauce. And I didn't have any of that. Steak or ribs? What kind of ribs? That will determine my answer to that question. Like beef or pork ribs? Because I love me some pork ribs. But I've never had beef ribs, so I can't comment, really. I'm also not much of a steak person, I'll admit. I don't dislike it. It's just not one of my go-tos. Pork? I'll say pork ribs, then. Make my own dry rub. I do not like barbecue sauce. I use a dry rub. You'll pork my ribs? I don't think there's much to pork in my ribs. Oh. Limited item expired. Yeah, I can pick an operator to get. This thing does not have a time limit on it. Emergency yes. Sanity stuff. Messenger Express headhunt permit.
Oh,
you're really gonna interrupt me here?
How was it? Did you find the schematics?
Look, you could skip this and just let me fix the shit.
We can't simply head out there and return empty-handed.
I mean, we could, but we didn't.
Yes. I knew I was right. So, do we have a solution for starting the super crane repairs?
Well, if this cutscene hadn't interrupted me, I'd have already fixed it by now. Leave that to me.
Great! Oh, really appreciate this, Endman.
Yeah, Endmen. Bet you end men all the time. It has to be like that, and then this. Yeah, you, didn't have this shit plugged in. Like, any of it. The fact that the plugs were from a different machine entirely were half the issue, but the other half was you didn't attach them. You had a nightmare your old cat was still alive and starving in a room you forgot he was in. I have had dreams like that. Where I find an old pet I believed was dead, like, in a closet. And, I just know they're starving because I haven't found them in so long. It's usually a closet for me. Because it's almost always, like, pictured in my own house, and the only rooms I never open are closets.
Perhaps it's the reason why the crew never wanted to leave.
Never wanted to leave? What's that about?
Forget what I said, Endman.
I'm not gonna.
Thanks a lot for everything you've done for us. Now, I can use the crane to move the rescue teams and save more of our...
You start thinking, wait a minute, this can't be... King, he's dead. You get another Tuxedo Cat at some point?
But there are still a few zones we can't reach. I'm not sure if we'll find a way to get there. I guess I just have to wait for backup to arrive.
Can I ask you something?
Ask me something? Sure. If it's something I know, I'll definitely give you the answer.
This place getting shut down?
What? How did you know?
It's very obvious. He also gave us the slip.
Fine. I'm not trying to hide things from you. It's just something really sad that nobody wants to talk about. And yes, you're right. This quarry is shutting down. We were putting together a closing ceremony, and then the disaster happened.
You couldn't contact those sent to do the closing jobs?
Yeah. We couldn't get in touch with most of them. I guess they were closing down the place. And saying goodbye to it. I haven't been here for long, but it's obvious that everyone has their own ideas about leaving the quarry behind. These would be our last days at this place. I want to let our people say their farewells and leave safely. I believe this is the closing work I have to oversee as the last manager of the quarry.
next, Enman?
Let's go there first.
Alright, we can definitely head over there. Let's go.
Endman, you can try turning the arm at the super...
Yeah,
The turntable...
I think that's my biggest criticism of this game. It is so scared of not holding your hand. They really desperately do not believe in people's ability to figure shit out for themselves. They will give you an optional tutorial, but layer a completely unskippable tutorial on top of it.
It isn't hard for me, but you need to watch your step, Enman.
Then look, stand down. Out of my way. You escape.
You pulled off a sleek move.
You escape. Make it quick.
No hardship will stop us.
No hardship will stop me. Can't speak for the rest of y'all. Authority! Oh. I didn't get any new blueprints that time. I just got the money. The gacha money.
Something seems to warrant closer scrutiny.
We almost missed that.
Let's see here. There a bomb thing somewhere I can do stuff with? They got a bomb. They got a bomb wall to break through. I don't see no bomb production. Wait. Here's a thing. Very clearly not what I was aiming at. Did something, but what? Jump pad up there I powered up. What does that do for little old me, though? 'Cause how do I get up there? Here's another one. Very clearly not what I was pointing at. Ah, yeah, that'd do it. Unlock this, because it's way faster. Whee!
Enman, I think this is the spot. We can head up from here.
Easy there, children. You're taking a dangerous path.
I'm probably older than you.
Don't rush into things. Take the time to look around and be cautious.
Huh? The voice came from over there.
Stop gawking around, girl. I'm over here. I'm an old lady who happens to be passing by and
nonchalant veteran.
Random words of advice. Heed them or ignore them. Your choice. Matters not to me.
Matters a lot to me. Shut up.
What should we do, Enman?
Ooh. Well. Ah. Down here, though. Looking forward to this. They completely shut down the quarry. Where should I go? Bucka Hydroponic Complex? How about the meatpacking plant? I was born and raised here. My share of reassignments, but none of them was really far from Valley 4. At least I took a step forward. Shall continue my march. My march shall go deep into the wildlands and bring me right to the Oathkeeper's front lines. Shall march all across Talos too. Hmm. A little note here. That's it. There's also a hint of how to get that Oraline, but... Lady, do you just live over here? 'Cause that's weird.
Really appreciate that, ma'am.
No need to thank me. You made the call and took the path of your choosing. Pay no mind to what I've said.
Gonna.
This old lady got something to ask you, friends from Endfield.
Friendfield, if you will. You know us?
Know the badges on your outfits, that's all. And by
Yeah.
Talos, I'm getting senile. The name's Penny. I'm just an old lady with one foot out of the retirement door, and an occasional busybody.
One foot in retirement, the other in the grave.
You're Penny? Mr. Ramon has been looking around for you.
Oh, did he? Do tell me about little Ramon and his silly problems. Unlike my other two apprentices, Ramon would only think about old Penny when there's a mess he can't clean.
Is it Ramon or Ramon? Tell Penny what happened. Stupid, buggering bastard.
Dear, this old lady really got too hammered from all that porter. I missed the fun. You even got my old partner to work.
Old partner? You're talking about that super lifting crane thing, right?
That's the one. I did my share of work at this quarry. I probably spent half my life in the crane pilot's cabin. I got a special relationship with that old boy, you know. All right, let's get back to business.
Required a
before
full
I
scene
swerve
transition.
to the far north with my nonsense. Now that I've learned about our current situation, I take it that you're heading to the deep management post, right?
Yeah, we really need to find a way to reach that place. But getting around this quarry is such a nightmare.
I assume you know of a way?
Of course I do. Count yourself lucky. You asked the right old lady. Follow me.
Yeah. Penny uses her climbing tools and reaches the top in an astonishing speed. Well, we don't have any of that shit, so...
Don't just stand around. Move those legs and get yourselves up here.
Incredible. She's climbing almost as fast as my mentor.
Well, I don't know who that is, so I don't know if that's impressive or not. That's how I get that Oraline.
This feels familiar.
This takes me down to these Angeloi, whom I am going to beat the fuck out of.
Better be
Time to fight.
all there. Target locked. Fire!
Show's over. Make it quick.
Please help!
There's also a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man here.
We've done it.
Murdered.
Tired, Mr. Dolly.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man obtained. What is this? Thanks, bro. Won't wait around because I got some investigations to do. Taking away the excavation rock sample from the box. Keep talking to the others. Report of weird humming noises just a few days before the evac notice is really helpful. Thanks for telling me about that. Can I fix your stealth? I can, and I think I will. There we go. Game of Tetris sucks. I like it. Ooh, doubles. That's fun. I enjoy that. My favorite game of all time is an RPG where that is how you build your character. A screen like that where you fit panels into slots. That is how you equip things, including your level ups and your magic casts. I love it. The actual combat's a little not amazing a lot of the time. It gets old pretty fast, but that part brings me back to it all the time. Kingdom Hearts 3, 5, 8 Days Over 2. If I ever made my own RPG, I'd want to do a similar system to that. You play Tetris to equip all your shit, including leveling up. Because increasing your character level just gives you a level up panel. So you actually level up kind of infrequently in the game, but your level goes up very frequently. Because you start getting special slot panels for your level ups that just increase how many levels a level up panel gives you. There's level doublers, there's level triplers, and I think there's one level quadrupler.
Not bad, children. You're faster than I thought. Very impressive. So just follow this route, and you'll reach the highest point.
Faster than I thought. Well, I also intentionally went off the path to go find shit. For fun.
Once you're there, you can leap onto the crane arm and head down via the maintenance shaft. Turn the arm to the right angle, and you'll have a path to the deep management post.
Understood. I guess we really have to thank you this time, Penny.
Fine. Just treat this as me thanking you for what you did for little Ramon. Ugh, they crewed this place with young, inexperienced children. They just won't let me retire in peace.
I mean, if you're still getting a paycheck, you ain't retired yet. What is back here? 10 individuals reported the strange humming noise. Was it an earthquake? Didn't feel anything. This makes sense. My investigation must continue. Need more clues. I posted my contact info. Several crewmates left the quarry early. All of them worked on the expansion of the underground labs. Everyone who worked there got evac'd early too. It's really odd. Need to get, or borrow, a lab access card. Maintenance access card from the facilities division might work.
Enman! I think I see the crane arm! We just need to reach the top.
You're a crane arm. Don't think that's the way I need to be going. I wonder. Something I can go up to get to that. Come on, there you go.
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here.
Though you keep saying. Completely missed that the first time. Oops. Here's something. Yeah, yeah. Here's how you get along to the Orlean.
I guess Enfield finds it valuable.
Get up, you. Ah! Watch out, I'm okay! Doesn't actually seem to be fall damage in this game. Whee! Gold chest. Plenty of free shit. Ah! This is the fun. You explore, you find these back paths, you get free shit. Ah. Ah. When I make jumps I'm not supposed to be able to, I love it. What's down here? That just gets me back to this. I guess just a shortcut back over here, kinda. Lame. I don't need that. Whee!
Whoa, it's really far down. Try not to fall off. Phew-wee. Falling off would hurt real bad, even for someone like me. Wow, this is actually pretty spacious. We can probably stuff a dozen people into this. Enmin, is this the maintenance shaft that Penny mentioned?
Possibly. Is there a bomb creation over here? Slightly discolored group photo of UWST crewmates. Lady in the center with the medal in her hand looks quite familiar. There's slightly smudged writing on the back of the photograph. Barely make out these words. Group photo for the first Aubrey Quarry crewmate commendation. From left, Wood, Swader, Penny, Morse, Carroll. Lynn. Date's been scribbled next to everyone's name except for Penny. Aw. They're all dead. File that records Aubrey Quarry mineral sample quality over the last 5 years. Graphs on the table show that overall quality has been dropping every year. Metal box covered with dust. Box is rusted and has scratch marks at a few places. Opening it reveals a pile of commendation medals with Penny's name on them. Right, so maybe I missed. That time it worked. Whee!
Endman? How?
Alright, that's pretty good.
Came
Good.
here from the top.
Ow!
Does that mean you,
You'll never guess. We actually came down from the crane arm itself.
Ah, fuck you. Tell Raman about Penny's situation and the solution she taught you.
You met Penny? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, looks like our luck has indeed turned around. Oh, feels like having a weight off my shoulders.
Worried about her, right?
Of course. Penny's really important, not just to me, but to everyone in this quarry. She did a lot of work here, and all of us have a ton of respect for her. I have absolute faith in her judgment. I say we follow Penny's instructions and do things her way, Endman.
Her way, Endman? Sounded like it was cut in from another line. Alright, all you morons get to doing your actual jobs.
Endman, our rescue team is atop the crane. The crew is ready to roll. We'll We'll just need you to turn the crane arm towards the deep management post.
Rotation. Rotation again. Alright.
We can finally get across. Really appreciate your help, Endman.
No one else could have pressed those buttons.
Attention, rescue team. Once you reach your target nav point, deploy your counter-interference receiver at once. No one gets left behind on our watch.
Roger. Beta team is commencing with a thorough sweep
Beta?
of this area.
We're making good progress. Hopefully we'll find our missing crew ASAP.
Good job, people. I guess this concludes our mission in this area. Enman, let's give Fiona a call.
Yeah, ain't shit solved yet.
Watch out! It's right behind us! Sounds like the team ran into trouble. Enman, we can't just leave them like this. Let's go and take a look.
I don't see the reason we have to go through the top crane arm, but sure, I guess.
Alpha team? Beta team? Do you copy? Respond! This is Rahman. Do you copy?
Up.
Endman, you're back. Ugh. Our search and rescue crewmates probably ran into trouble. I'm the quarry monitor, and I must stay at the command post to maintain radio communications. Can I ask you to check the sites for me, please?
We must hurry over there, Inman.
I was gonna. Well, that's some Angeloy. Quite a few, in fact.
You gotta be kidding me. Where did all these Angeloy come from?
Hey, what's up? I'm here to solve all your problems for you.
Face your end! Out of my way! My turn. On it! Make it quick! You escape! Trust me. Crystallize!
Here's our chance!
On it!
Turn that on.
Face your end! Coulda. Silenzio!
Target locked!
On it! Ready to strike! Face your end!
Terminate!
Out of the back!
Sterilize this area! Forward!
Out of my way!
Dead.
You should call off this operation. This place isn't safe.
We came here to find and rescue our missing crewmates. The team is not going to leave any stone unturned. Things might get hairy, but we'll handle them as they come. My only concern is to find trails and pick up signals of our crew. We're leaving no one
You're a rescue
behind.
team, but you can't defend yourselves, so you're not gonna rescue jack shit.
Understand. Enman, we should keep up with them.
And kill everything actually dangerous, got it.
That thing is singing.
It's definitely linked to the ether.
Oh, what is down there? Exactly.
We're just mineralogists.
Singing.
This is way beyond us. We
can't dig any deeper. We better call the Cabal of Tranquility and let them handle it.
Absolutely not.
We gotta evac!
Yeah, for that stuff especially, they clearly didn't give directions to the actors. The monitors have gone dark and show deep gashes across the screens. The angle I make these? Power Plateau, Ether Test Runs 4. Almost readings from the Stone of Aubrey 4. Perfect match. Stone of Aubrey has a mysterious link to the Ether. I don't know how this works, but I believe we should shut down the quarry as quickly as we can. Many opened supply crates have been scattered about. Only a few things were taken from them. Those who opened these crates were probably in a great hurry.
We searched this place, and that place. I don't think we missed anything. Enman, found anything?
Nope. Nothing. I mean, I found clues, but not
Guess
things.
we'll have to wait and see if the rescue team found something.
We made a discovery. A fellow crew member familiar with these parts told us about another trail. The local teams would use it to commute. Perhaps our lost crewmates are down there, but we have no one to spare. My Enfielder friends, I'm wondering if you can help us investigate the place.
No problem. You don't have to ask. We're heading down there anyway.
Leave it to us. We can actually fight.
Here, take this backup elevator key. It should activate the elevator here.
Get a backup key for your elevator? Elevators needing a key is already weird for me. I know it's a thing, but that doesn't make it not weird. Anyone saw my access card? Went out for a meal and it went missing. It dropped it into a crevice between the blocks of stone. Time to submit a missing card application. Black 10.
This place is too quiet, Enman. It feels really unnatural.
Just an ordinary lab expansion. Nobody knew the results could be so serious. We just wanted a bigger sample storage room. I don't know what happened to the crewmates who unearthed that thing. Hope they're doing well. People call it the Stone of Aubrey in honor of Granny Aubrey. Can't simply call that unknown entity as Aubrey. It's so insensitive. Will it trigger a violent explosion? Will it kill everyone in Valley 4? This might be another episode of my pessimism. Stop the digging when we unearth the Stone of Aubrey. Who knows what's down there? Maybe a precursor data vault capable of propelling our science and tech to greater heights. Well, anyway, kinda feel bad about this, especially to Granny Penny. Fudge the numbers in the stone quality analysis report I submitted to her. Ah. The rocks aren't actually getting worse, they just want them out of here so they can study this other thing.
Remember the angloid we saw up there? Way out of this place?
Face your ass! No second chance. You escape! On it! Out of my way!
Outside to some trees. Like grass and shit in a quarry. With a buttload of loot. Arlene. Alright. To block D. Not allowed to turn my camera at all. They want me looking at something as I go down. Block D.
Here. That explains all the Angloid we saw.
Fucking what?
Thank goodness it's broken, or we'd be in real trouble.
Oh, okay. But that's just fucking down here. And just find that shit. Oh no, a big rock scorpion. I guess that one's not a scorpion, is it?
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly!
Fools, let's feast.
Done.
Done and dusted. Now we can. It's a distress signal. And it's really clear. We should be close.
Damn, someone got down here. They got lost down here. Fuck they do that? Fuck you. The bomb actually goes over here.
Do you hear that? The buggies found this place.
No, we're not buggers. Hi, we're people who can talk and think.
Are you the deep management crew? And is this a special UWST welcoming ceremony?
Oh, it's not Angoloy. It's people. The people finally found us. We're saved.
Thank you, Australian or possibly New Zealander person.
I was so scared. I thought the rock buggers would bury us all.
Did we make it? I'm not dreaming, right?
I hope you won't mind. The last few days have been incredibly stressful for the crew.
I would imagine. Nothing but a rock between you and rock demons.
Your arrival literally lifted the lid off the pressure cooker. So our celebration got a little out of hand.
Meh.
Let's give the crew some space. And I say we head over there so we can discuss the situation.
Discus? Olympic
Allow
throwing
me to
medal?
introduce myself. I'm Phyllis.
Phyllis.
If I'm not mistaken, you're from Enfield Industries.
That's us?
That's right. I'm Chen, and this is our N-Men.
I invented everything that lets you live here.
Chen. And the Enmin? I never expected to meet figures from the textbooks here. Well met, and...
Figure
thank you for
singular.
saving us.
Jen ain't written of anywhere.
Can you tell me how you managed to reach this place?
Tell Phyllis about the SAR mission thus far in the Aubrey Quarry.
That's really incredible. I didn't expect you to run into Mila and Penny. This quarry is indeed smaller than it looks.
It's almost like there's a very limited amount of it you can actually fuck around with.
Huh? So the three of you know each other?
Yeah. Penny is my mentor, and Mila is like a fellow apprentice of sorts. But Penny taught us really different things. And I feel much better now, knowing that both of them are all right. So, the only thing left to do is to find a way to get everyone out of this place. We actually have a backup elevator over there. It's meant for emergency scenarios like this, so it comes with its own motor.
And the reason you weren't using it already?
When the disaster struck, the anchor you mentioned probably broke the motor. We tried all sorts of ways to get it fixed, but none of them worked.
Let me guess, you kicked it? Yeah, 3 times. Kick. The kids today always think they can fix something just by kicking it. You gotta punch it, too!
However, I remembered something you said, and I believe the problem lies in a fried internal component. The issue might be similar to that of the supercrane. So, I wonder if you can help us by taking a look at it.
Yeah,
We need to check
fix it.
if it can really be fixed. Once the elevator works again, we'll simply take it to reach the surface.
Leave it to me. It's the same thing that was wrong with the crane, and I can fix it here, too.
Let's go, N-Men. Once we fix the elevator, we can bring the entire UWST crew back to the surface.
Taking your dock of shit first. It's mine now. Alright, fun puzzle time. Nothing beyond this line. Interesting. Not that, then. There we go.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Enfield is fighting for.
Don't worry, I'll take the inaugural test drive of the elevator, make sure it doesn't explode halfway up. Better be grateful that I'm so magnanimous about this shit.
Finally got ourselves out of the underground. All that tunnel crawling really makes you appreciate the fresh air out in the open. Wow, this place is actually pretty close to Ramon.
Give me a test drive?
Really took the long way around.
I mean, you'd be the first. Oh god, sunlight!
We're back! Oh, we're alive!
I think this ended really well. A just reward for all the stuff we did.
Endman! I heard that you've rescued the entire crew from the deep management post. This is incredible news! I'll be waiting for you at my usual place.
Your usual place. Yeah, because you're so indispensable. Done shit. Aha! Oh, Bone Crusher got fried by that one. That's funny. Don't really go any further myself, though.
Time to fight.
See this smile?
Make it quick!
Sequence!
Crystallize! No escape! No escape!
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Just as I predicted.
No hardship will stop us.
Assume that did something.
Time to fight.
All variables within estimates.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
All sorts of stuff around here.
Time to fight.
All variables within estimates.
Missed me!
A definitive outcome achieved.
Oh, it's just
through
all of
strong
them at once like that. Go fuck them up!
Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly. We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
That was weird. Said it was like twice in a row. Great place to farm Citrome.
Time to fight.
All variables within estimates.
Commence L7. Annihilate.
Your end awaits.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr.
Sorry.
Dolly.
Place closed for emergency repairs right now.
Verify and report
I don't know if
personal
closed is the word I'd use for that. Caved in, I might call it. Apparently it's World Pizza Day? I thought that was in March. Specifically on the 14th. I guess that's pies, and this is more specific to pizza. I didn't have pizza today, so I guess I had something pizza adjacent. Pasta and pizza ain't that far apart. It was with marinara sauce and cheese. I'll admit, the hot dogs I used for the meat were probably not very pizza-like, but...
All variables within
No hardship will stop us.
We won. That's what matters.
We are victorious. Not very stable, but it works for now. Oh, the elevator. Second floor. Or barrel. 90% sure that's my gotcha material.
You really saved the lives of our crew in the deep management post.
I definitely did.
It's what we Enfielders do. I'm just glad we were able to help. Right, Enman?
None of this would have happened without you. Please, give us an opportunity to thank you properly.
Thank you, friends from Enfield.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't fixed the super crane, I don't know how long we'd have to wait.
A while.
Yeah. I even wrote my will.
A bit much.
Getting rescued and seeing the sun again. Almost felt like a dream.
Oh, you were one of the buried ones. Alright, sure then.
That's enough thanking for now, crew. We still have to pack our belongings. Our redeployment plan is already back on schedule. I guess I'll talk to you later. I need to assign a few jobs to the crew.
Hum.
Isn't that Mila, Penny, and Phyllis? Enman, maybe we should talk to them.
Feel like that didn't need to be a cutscene. You just...
Phyllis! Oh, I'm so happy to see you in one piece. I thought I'd never see you again.
I was also really worried about you and Madam Penny. I'm just glad everyone's all right.
Oh, Phyllis, I thought I told you to talk straight. Dress your words poorly, and the listener is bound to hear something, girl. Stop making an awkward clown of yourself.
I've kept your lessons to heart, madam. If I've dressed up my words, know that it is solely a matter of honorifics.
No one's really looking at each other.
Intended for respect, as well as a dash of displeasure for being your unfortunate apprentice.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, Phyllis, Penny, please stop fighting.
Oh, fighting? Don't you worry, darling. I don't argue with little brats who can't keep their feelings in check.
Oh, how true. Those unchecked feelings are grounded in confusion. Someone obviously could have done just a little more and solved this problem entirely. But no, she didn't do her part. Perhaps
We'll have a bit of a point. Penny had the power to fix the crane herself, and she simply chose not to.
Phyllis, are you talking about someone I know? I don't understand.
It's all right, Mila. That someone will figure it out.
Yeah. They miss each other, right?
I really don't know, Endman. I guess you find this all very confusing as well?
Yeah, not how they were talking about each other when they weren't together.
And Edmund! Oh, luckily for us, that super crane still works, right? I heard that it's been here for a while. It's even older than me.
You're not that old. True old boy.
That's right. The veteran crew always said how the super crane kept us all on schedule. It's the one that did all the heavy lifting. Just like this time. I think I'll really miss it. This is why we really need to say goodbye to it.
Lapsed in on yourself saying goodbye to a crane, huh?
And that means no crying and no fighting. Come on, people, just get along. Because we might never see it again.
Huh? Never see what again? Didn't Penny tell you? We're moving the super crane to Quarry K0327. The Endmen of Enfield Industries fixed it. So there's no way we're gonna leave it here.
We fixed this thing like an hour ago. I'm not letting you guys toss it. I put effort into that shit. I will kill anyone who suggests tossing it. If you suggest we throw it out, I'm throwing you out.
It's coming with us?
I know I'm not actually in charge of anything here, but by God, someone try to stop me.
We're going to Quarry K0327.
Guess Penny never told them anything. Penny?
Well, these little girls never bothered asking this old lady.
Uh-huh. That's not a good excuse.
Come on, Penny. You should have. But, well, at least you told them about that fat raise you negotiated for the entire crew. Oh, we also get to keep our entire fleet of heavy machinery.
You know,
and take them with us.
Bad things happen and then someone fixes them.
Tell them.
And then tells no one that they fixed it. And then they act like someone complaining to them for not fixing it. You act like... That's just intentionally being contrarian about shit. Tell people you did shit, or else you don't get to complain when they think you don't do shit.
I didn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, everyone looking at her like, you had no good reason to do that.
Come on, darlings. No one's losing an arm or a leg if they didn't get informed about this. Things will be fine.
No, but you're allowing resentment to breed like goddamned rabbits. Things don't look fine to me.
Indeed. None of this is fine.
Oh, my heart. Fine, but you won't get an apology out of this old lady. You girls are always overthinking things.
You're always
and
worrying
this is
about
just
your
a prime
livelihoods and whether or not you'll starve to death from being jobless. Stupid, dumbass children. Should just let things happen and you'll be okay.
Thank you, Penny.
Thank you, Penny.
No, Kitty. No, Kitty. I just said no, Kitty. Let go of my shirt. Let go of my shirt. Looped into my shirt. Let go. Go back down. This has ended pretty well, don't you agree? And we're still not done talking to people who have not a lot to say.
Done arranging our redeployment. My next job is to oversee the handover and transfer. We really should have given you Enfielders a special party for helping us out, but I guess we have to settle for these tokens of our appreciation. Please accept these gifts, Endmen. They come from everyone of the Quarry crew. I really hope to see you again in the future. My friends from Enfield.
Just call your friend fields next time. Yay, stuff. Another authority level. Max sanity. Energy. Fish, what's up, bath water? Yes, I did see your, yes man gun tank. I like it. Least favorite New Vegas companion. Companion. I don't know if I have one. Like, I think, well, there's Raul, but he's Danny Trejo, so it can't be him. There's Boone, but he's, like, really well written, it can't be him. There's Rex, but he's a good boy, so it can't be him. There's Eddie. In the base game, it'd probably be Eddie, because there's very little to him, but Lonesome Road added enough to him that he's kind of cool. Arcade's plot is pretty good. Same with Veronica. Cassidy. I guess I really can't think of a least favorite. If I had to pick... I'll say the one who's most likely to annoy me is probably Arcade. Because he's very set in his ways about independence or nothing. But I could argue Boone is the same way with the NCR. Yeah, fucking Redditor. He can be a little like that, yeah. My one solace is that they were aware of this being a flaw, because in most independent Vegas endings, he realizes, oh, this isn't as perfect as it was in my head. Like, realistically, well, an independent Vegas can keep track of itself decently well. Like, it's not in danger of being attacked by outside military forces. It's got all sorts of other problems incoming. The fate of all anarchists. Yeah, that is the problem. It is ultimately an anarchy. The big problem about anarchies is they always give way to the... Anarchy is the worst form of governance, because it always gives way to the second worst form of governance, which is usually some form of tyranny. Tyranny is not a form of governance in and of itself, but I think you understand my meaning. Totalitarianism? Would that be what it's called? Dictatorship? It's not always a dictatorship, but it's always something overcorrecting and controlling everything. Also live under the impression that people are capable of letting each other live in peace, instead of accepting reality that people can be evil. Yeah. Every, like, every form of governance has some kind of flaw. I'd say the big flaw of democracy is the common man's a fool. Like, a majority vote only works if the majority of people are well educated on what they're voting on, which is almost never going to be the case. That's not to say non-democracy is better by any means. Because if the people have no say in what's going on, then if the person in charge wants shit fucked up, then shit's gonna be fucked up. I don't know that there can be a perfect form of governance. But democracy is the one that keeps all the people placated, at the very least. I don't necessarily think it's worse than other options, don't get me wrong, just... It ain't as perfect as we wish it was. Sure, I'll accept friend requests incoming, I don't care. Ah, use any of them for my icon. I like the Endman. But, as is normal for our Monday minis, that's where we're gonna end it here. gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.